Hello everybody, my name is Mathis and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We have 2 hours to do the daily. I almost missed today's daily. That would have been depressing for me because I've been on the ball with the daily recently. I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job at keeping the daily going strong, and I want to keep that tradition up for as long as possible unless there's something preventing me from doing so. There's nothing preventing me from doing so now, and just assume that if I don't get the daily done, there's something that's happening that's preventing me from doing it. And honestly, after today, even maybe tomorrow, there might be something preventing me from getting the daily done. And, you know, I can kind of talk about it a little bit in a little sneak peek. As most of you know, or a lot of you know, I've been working on a secret project, you know, a project that I can't talk about. I can't do much about right now, because, you know, we're in the final stretch of that project. But I feel like I could talk a little bit about it. I mean, the contracts and all that stuff don't say I'm not expressly allowed to talk about it, but I have this thing where I don't like to talk about something if I'm not like 100% certain it's going to happen. I don't like to jinx it. Maybe it's superstitious or whatever, but I feel a lot of people are this way, where they don't like to talk about something they're working on, especially if they think that maybe it won't happen or it won't amount to anything. And that's kind of where I sit right now. I know this project is going to be finished. It's not that I fear that the project's not going to be finished. It's that I can't. That's like terrible. That's equally terrible. Yeah, it's not that I don't think the project's gonna be finished, because I know that this project, the secret project that I am discussing all these times, is definitely gonna be finished. That's not the fear. My fear, I guess, is I just don't want to, because it has, here's the thing. God, I'm trying to like word this in such a way that it makes sense. But the project has the potential to become something more, and I don't want to jinx that. And if it doesn't become anything more, you know, so be it. That doesn't make me too sad. Like, it happens. But, God, you know, like, what if? What if it becomes something so much more? So basically, I guess what I'll talk about, and I'll probably talk about a little bit about it in a vlog or something more in the near future. But what I'm working on, essentially, is an animation. A pilot, or a prototype of the first episode of this world, this series that I've created. And these characters that I have created over the course of X amount of time, all based off of characters from different aspects of my life and all kinds of fun things. And tomorrow, or today rather, I'm getting all my voice actors together, which is really, really exciting. And I am, I'm gonna be, let's do it. I'm gonna be doing the voice work with them all. We're gonna be doing a quote-unquote table read, so to speak, to get like a feel, get the voice actors a feel as to what the lines, the kind of delivery I'm looking for, this, that, and the other. And that's going to be happening at the time of you guys watching this, actually. You guys it should be happening or have happened, or it's happening today. And it's really, really exciting. For me especially, as again, I've put a lot of time and effort into this project so far, and you personally should be able to see this prototype at the end of January, at the end of this month. It won't be a full-on animation. You'll be seeing what's called an animatic, which is basically storyboards that switch over to progress the story to give you an idea of what the characters look like, the world looks like, what the animation would look like, and it's essentially the first pilot episode of this show that I look forward to discussing a lot more as the future kind of progresses, I guess. Also, I could have rerolled a lot more on the first floor. I got too caught up in the story. But, you know, that's kind of what I'm looking forward to doing, and hopefully it'll happen soon, and all kinds of good stuff. And once that, you know, once we're at that aspect, once we're there, I'll be in I'm going to take damage here. Fuck! There's nothing I could have done. I got mad. Deal with the devil's probably not going to happen on this floor. Shit. That makes me so mad. Okay. I think that we have a library over there. We're going to go check that out. But anyway, as I was saying, we have an animatic coming. So basically it's storyboards with the voice actors synced up to each board and whatever. And it's basically the entire pilot of my first episode that I've put, man, I can't wait to discuss this a little bit, like maybe even in a vlog or something. But basically, like, the amount of time that actually went into this project was way more than I anticipated. It was an incredible amount of work, an absolutely incredible amount of work, and I'm gonna do this, and I didn't expect it to be. And I'm very, very proud of what I've accomplished, and I can't wait for you guys to see it and to share it and discuss, like, this world that I've created and all kinds of things with you, and I can't wait to just kind of, like, talk about the process and why it was so stressful yet so much fun at the same time for me, because it was really just like such a unique experience that, you know, I never in my life thought I'd ever be able to experience, and I'm just happy I have. And if it goes somewhere, so be it. If it doesn't, so be it. You know, it happens. I'm happy that I got to participate and do what I did, and kind of trying to bring this world from my mind to life, you know. And I got to deal with the devil. I'm surprised. This is pretty bad. I think for the sake of maintaining deal with the devil precedent, I'll take this, and I think we're gonna check out the boss rush room, the boss trap room, whatever you want to call it. See what we got. If there's a bomb in here, okay. If there's a bomb, okay. Infinite range. That was a shame. That was definitely a shame that was what was in there, but we'll finish it because it gives us extra experience points, and we do have Toxic Splash, which isn't terrible. We have Horror Babylon activated with Small Rock and Growth Hormones. So we have a good setup here. And we can actually, you know, maybe discuss a little bit more about Isaac, but that's kind of where my brain's been at for the past month. Not that I feel like I've done a very good job at keeping my work, you know, normally flowing, and I'm happy I have done that. And again, that's something else I'm very proud of, because it was the most work I've had in my whole life. But, you know, I'm happy I've been able to do it. So hopefully you guys will see it in just a couple of weeks, and I'll be able to talk about it with you and discuss everything. And hopefully you guys will like it. You know, we'll see how it goes. I don't fully expect it to be like, again, it's a prototype, you know, like it was written by me and a bit by my brother, you know. We kind of put it together fast, so there are obviously things I'd love to explore more in the world and put things together in a little bit more of a cohesive manner, I guess is a good word for it. I'd love to just to build out on that world, but as of right now, you know, it's all we got, and I'm very happy with it. It's surprising because I was very much put on a time limit. Basically, if I wanted to get this done, I needed to get it done within a certain amount of time, and I was surprised at, like, the kind of stuff that I could get out of my brain, basically, in that time. And I think a lot of people probably feel that way, you know? There's, like, you can get a lot of work done, especially when put under time constraints, and that's how I felt. I felt very much like I was able to get a lot of stuff done. It was surprising, the very first draft of this world, not before I was even writing the script, just when I was doing world building and character building, the very first draft of the world changed drastically, like drastically over the course of a week, until, you know, about a week and a half of world building where I had to say, look, I have to stop. It was almost entirely different. It was an almost entirely different world, and I don't think I ever would have been, I don't want to say pleased, because I'm very pleased with what we have, but I don't think I ever would have been sated. Like, given infinite time, I probably just would have world built forever if I could have. Which is not good for the sake of productivity, clearly. I wouldn't have been able to get a ton done. I guess piggy bank is what I want to go with here. So I'm happy I actually had that time limit there to get it done, because if I didn't, I would have been stuck in my own mind, I think, for a long time, and assuming nothing was good enough. And way back in high school and college, I took a lot of creative writing courses, and one of my problems was I was never happy with what I had produced. And I'm surprised we got another deal with the devil there, by the way. I'm going to go back to the curse room. But yeah, you know, a lot of my problems with creative writing and trying to produce something on my own time was, and I'm sure a lot of people kind of have the same problem, is that you're never happy. You're never happy with what you have. Everything could be better. You want everything to be done, you know, over and over and over again until you find it perfect. The thing is, you never find it perfect. Like that's just the long and short of it. You're never happy with what you have. And as I was saying, I really do think the time limit that was given, you know, even if it was not necessarily self-imposed, but you know, I basically had an overall time limit to get this thing done, and I could allocate that time as I saw fit. And even though I wanted to spend more time in the world, I think it was smart and good that I had an overall time limit so that I could limit myself on that project. And it's really it's like because after that's done, right? Like you go in, and I go in with an idea for a story that like I had an idea of what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it, what the story I wanted to tell, and a vague idea of one of the characters. That's it, just one of the characters. I had a vague idea. I ended up having 2 main characters, but that's beside the point. And you know, if I had given myself more time to build this world, I don't think I would have had as much time to build the characters thereafter, because the big thing for me is I needed a world for these characters to operate in. If I wanted to tell a story, and I wanted characters to have a very particular personality, I needed to tell myself why. Why did they have that particular personality? What about the world made them that way? They don't just kind of, you know, one day appear and just have that personality. There's a history. There's a reason characters act the way they act. And oh, that could be interesting. Well, actually, no, it won't help me in a daily, unfortunately, which is a shame, but it can help me get out of a room, I guess. Let's get this. I hate rooms like this. There's a lot of bomb flies lately, and I don't like that the game has decided that it wishes to give me a ton of bomb flies. But yeah, so as I was saying, like I knew how I wanted certain characters to behave, and overall like storylines that I'd like to tell for a particular character, but I needed to build the world first so that I knew as to why they were acting that way. So once the world was built, I then spent another week like fine-tuning characters, histories, backstories, why they behave the way they do, why they have whatever abilities they may or may not have, etc., etc. And I could have gone on for that one too. Like I could have just sat there and just tried to build and never stop. And you know, it was the time limit that stopped me. So again, I feel, you know, it probably sounds like I'm doing a lot of talking right now, but like in the grand scheme of things, I'm not saying nearly what I'd like to say. There's a lot I'd love to discuss, and I will discuss in the next few days / weeks to come. And that's going to be really fun. I look forward to that. Anyway, back to Isaac. So far, daily's going pretty well. We're moving a little slower than I'd like, and I'd like to maybe pick up a little bit more damage in the process. But overall, it's not bad. I'm happy with how we're going, and it's been fun. I'm curious, like if there's a tipping point or like a breaking point somewhere along the line. I'd be curious to see where and when that would happen, if it happens at all. Come on, there we go. But we need to kind of move a little bit faster. If I'm honest, I'd love to just kind of do some. Can we? Really? Okay, there we go. I just need to keep him above ground if possible, because of this, basically. And the problem is that, yeah, shit. Fuck! I can't believe he hit me twice. Okay. No more. No more. God damn it. No more bullets! Get him, dead bird. Alright, we've got 2, actually. 2 syringes now. 1 more syringe, and we actually have the spun transformation, which is great. Things are going well, though. Eve is always a fun run to do, because there's always the possibility of getting powerful very early, and if you're lucky, you can build on that power and become, with Eve, I think, OP pretty quick. Unfortunately, it does rely on just a I'm playing pretty risky early on. If you want to get powerful early on, you know, with Whore of Babylon and having to go down to 1 red heart, and she only starts with 2 in the first place, and going down to 1 can be very scary. And I like it. I like her playstyle. I was actually vehemently anti-Eve back in vanilla. It took me a while to realize how good she actually was. There's something about her that I just didn't like. And I think it was well before I kind of, not necessarily established the way my playstyle, but before I really understood that my favorite playstyle was high risk, high reward. And Eve actually kind of rewards that pretty well, I must admit. And like I said, it took me a while to realize that that's how she was. And I'm lucky. I'm not lucky, but I'm happy I discovered that at some point, that that's how she played. And she's become one of my favorite characters to play as. My least favorite characters, I think, in Isaac are very clearly Maggie. I think Maggie's boring as fuck. Lazarus is another one that I'm not, like, 100% keen on. He's, like, he has some cool ideas, and I don't think he's as boring as Maggie, but he's, like, not terribly exciting because he has one gimmick that you kind of just get to use or not use right off the bat, and then it's over. Like, at least with Eve, you kind of can manage her ability and turn it on and off at will, depending on if you need to survive a little longer or not. But with Lazarus, it's like, did I get a health upgrade as my first boss fight? Yes? Okay. Murder self, come back as slightly better Lazarus, take health upgrade, we're back, we're basically a better starting version of what we once were. If the answer is no, stay as boring Lazarus and just assume or hope that you'll get something along the lines later on that'll let you commit suicide and come back as a stronger character. And if not, you can quickly overpower or outpower the benefits that you would have gotten initially anyway. I will say thank you to Betrayal. Betrayal has been actually kind of holding it down for us in this run. A couple of rough rooms that have kind of cornered me and basically made me take damage. But once I've taken damage because of Betrayal, they've ended up like nullifying themselves for the most part and not doing like much more damage outside of the initial hit, if any. So I'm gonna use a key here. I accidentally used a key there. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna use a key for that. Okay, I just used 2 keys and another. I'm a wild dude that can't be stopped. Can we just kill you? Thank you. That was I just picked up a half of red heart. See, that's the other thing that's interesting about Eve too, is you can accidentally fuck up her power, but we'll see if we can fix that. Maybe we'll get like a temperance card or something that we can all use. A little blood bank can go a long way to helping me out. That is a tinted rock. Fuck off. Okay, that was actually good. Oh my goodness. Lots of spirit hearts. This is what I need. Maybe we'll get a deal with the devil and we can get rid of it. But we need to move a little faster here. And this room is taking a little long for my liking. But we need to get going just a little bit. Find the item rooms. I would like to find the shop, but if we can't, so be it. But find the item room and then move on with our lives. And get to the boss fights because we're running out of time. We are quickly running out of time. And we need to kind of get going here. Grab this. We'll take a look in here. Grab the money. We have a ton of cash. What a waste of a bomb now that I know this was here. This guy needs to go. You know what? I'm gonna have to use this. I gotta remember I have it. Strength card does not help greatly. Come on, man. I would love to get Betrayal. There's a shop in which we honestly might just have to settle for. We'll see what we've got. I mean, we've got to be coming close to the item room somewhere, right? It is guessing the right... the problem is we have to guess the right direction. Nun's Habit. I'll take another key. The Hermit. That's the shop. That teleports me to the shop. Our tier, like, if our tier stat was maybe a little higher, we could probably be clearing these a little bit faster. But our tier stat is not very good right now. And it is causing me some distress. This room fucking sucks. To the point where I just might do this. And then, yeah. So it basically weakened them all up and then forced them all to hit each other and they all died. And yes, that was actually the plan. Alright, that sucks. But that's fine. Nun's Habit actually could help out speeding things along too. Are you serious with this nonsense? Alright, well. Come the fuck on. Okay, where the fuck is it? Where's our fucking item room? We're not gonna get to boss rush. It's just not gonna happen. I'm gonna have to skip it. There's one item room. Glass cannon? Are you fucking serious? That's what you're gonna give me? I gotta go. Get out of jail free card. Well, didn't mean to take that, but I did. 1 minute. It depends on how fast we end up fighting and beating our boss. The problem is I actually lost Whore Babylon, which was my fault. We probably would have been okay if I had maintained it, but we didn't. And I fucked it. We could make this happen. I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough. We gotta get him off his goddamn horse. 30 seconds to beat Mom, man. It's gonna be tough. I don't know if we can do it. I don't think get out of jail free card will open up boss rush, but we'll see. Blue Mom. Yikes. That's not... Like, out of all the moms we wanted to fight, I'm gonna say Blue Mom, probably the least one I wanted to be fighting right now. This is no way. This is no fucking way it's gonna happen. 10 seconds. Can Mom's foot just come down? Just gonna try and jam my... Mom's foot has not come down, so ball of bandages has not been able to be useful at all. We'll try get out of jail free card. I don't think it's gonna get us what I want. Come on, man. What a shitty way. I got too greedy to looking for that item room. It's a shame. It's really what it was. That item room ended up eating up way more time than I wanted it to die. So let's take this. We'll take this. Yeah, we'll take both of these. It's going to put us in Whore Babylon state, and it's going to... Didn't do anything. Alright, well, it's going to put us Whore Babylon state. It's also going to give us one guppy item. It's a shame. I'm very curious how we would have done if we had maintained Whore of Babylon. But so be it, I guess. Okay. Also, you could tell when Maw of the Void is done when there's a red cross that appears on your forehead. In case you did not know that. Which is kind of cool. It's something I've only recently learned through observation, basically. But this is actually helping us move kind of fast, which is nice. Oh, fuck, I'm so fast. I actually can't control myself. But the more often we can kind of do this and farm up some black hearts, the better, if possible. Okay. Good. Do this. Oh, we got him. Alright. Maw of the Void is going to help us out. I think we'll be able to get to Hush, I think, due to Maw of the Void. The question is, will we be able to maintain a Hush fight without taking any damage? That really will end up being the question. Good. That's the boss fight. I think we maintain Necronomicon until this part. Actually, I can just kind of do this. I think I take the flying item. This gives me hearts, right? Like, if I take it, I'll get 1 heart. No. No, it won't. Oops. Why did I think that was going to be the case? Down we go. Shit. Shit. Okay, Maw of the Void has to pay out fast and furious. Okay, there's one. That's good. That can save me some time. Let's hope Maw of the Void continues to pay out, basically. And let's hope we find some tinted rocks in our near future. There's one. Red chest, I think, will pop. Yeah, we have so many goddamn keys. We have no reason not to. And with Cricket's head being in one of them, it was very clearly worth it. If Steven shows up, we'll be in better position. He did not, but Steven can't be here all the time. As much as we love Steven and miss him, he can't be here every time. We're just gonna go boom. Are you serious? That hit me? That actually hit me? How was that even possible? Okay, don't get hit here. I'm going to see Maw of the Void to give me one, and I'll feel a little bit more happy with my life. Fucking red poops. That's not the way I want to go out, man. I'm dead. Guppy's collar? Holy shit, we're alive. Shit, shit, shit. Well, we're going to do this. We can just do this. Good. The Guppy's collar payout every time. Except not every time. But time's enough. Okay. So did we come back as Blue Baby? Oh, thank you. Because we only came back with half a Spirit Heart. Is that just how always it worked and I just never noticed? Which is probably the case. Good. Good. Trying to get, like, come on. You got to give me a little bit more here. Damn it. More Spirit Arts, game. Let's go. I guess I should try Hush. Right? I have a billion goddamn keys. This is my own fault for being in this position. I don't know really how to make it work. That won't help me at all. Alright, let's see if we can get another one. I do see a Dark Heart. Okay. Good. Give me this. I guess we're going up. Let's make sure we're not missing any tinted rocks. I don't see any. Alright. Excuse me? Okay, let's just not get hit again, shall we? Don't worry about Maw of the Void. Okay, let's just get through. Woo! Beam from heaven helped me out there, no question. 9 lives. Oh, shit. Okay, good. Lump of coal. Perfect. Got through that somehow well. We gotta try. We gotta try Hush. We don't have a choice. I gotta give it a shot. A heart and a half with Guppy's collar. We could be here forever, technically. If Guppy's collar just freaking pays out every single goddamn time. It could work. Stopwatch, mind you, could be huge. Rune Bag is a huge pickup here. Demon Baby? I clearly say that with the most conviction I've ever had. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see how we do. I think our odds are okay. They're not great, but they're okay. Let's see if we can feed on. The thing is, we're gonna have to try and feed on all of his ads here to make this work, right? Like we need to feed on his ads to give us demon hearts as often as we possibly can. Also, I deserve to be hit there, and Infamy decided to grace me with its greatness. Not that time though, but at least Stopwatch is gonna tick in now. Okay, get in there. Good. Hush is gonna be nice and slow. We can kind of play around a little bit and dodging. The problem with Stopwatch on Hush, I've realized, is it actually makes the tears a little bit of a pain in the goddamn ass to dodge. Like, just a little bit. As you can see. Thing is, we can be at any distance at this point and be 100% safe to hit him. Because of our lazy worm. Or not lazy worm, tapeworm. Okay. Come on, man. I'm ready, Hush. Good. Demon baby getting involved. Okay, this could be good. If we can get some dark hearts to pop, I guess it could be good anyway. Nothing. Well, I can't win them all. Really? I think it can spawn dark hearts. I'm pretty sure the spiders can spawn dark hearts. Or the flies, rather. But maybe I'm wrong. Alright. Well, we're clearing them out pretty quickly. This sucks. Nothing. Okay, this is another one where we can maybe farm up. If we're lucky. Nope. Come on, man. Just focused at this point. Can it even reach me? Can Continued Tears even reach me? I don't think they can. Yeah, I don't think they actually can reach me. I didn't realize how powerful Stopwatch was against Hush. I mean, you knew it was going to be powerful. And I know it is powerful, but I didn't realize how powerful until just now. Maybe because last time I had Stopwatch against Hush, I was Azazel, so I still needed to get close. That might have been what it was. Which clearly does not help when you still have to get close to deal with all of his bullshit tears. And, like, the patterns in which they spawn. If you want to go ahead and spawn me a couple dark hearts, like a home bro, I'm totally okay with it. Like, I'm down for you being a home bro. Home bros, look out for other home bros, is all I'm saying. We're almost done, about 2/3 of the way. Come on. Oh, hey, it actually spawned me one. That's surprising. Oh, another one. All right, now it's decided that it wants to work, which is fine. I'm just saying you could have done it earlier when I was in a bit more of a panic that this fight wasn't going to go well. Now that we know, for the most part, that we're going to be just fine. That hit me? All right. Whatever you say, game. Whatever you say. Oh. Okay, well, that was my own damn fault. I have no good reason there. Because Stopwatch does not affect those. Which I think I knew. Come on. And dead. Perfect. All right. Out to the cathedral. Could be in a little bit of a better situation health-wise, but again, Maw of the Void is poised to save me here. And I'm hoping it does. Okay, this could be good for Maw of the Void. I just could... Oh, okay, bad trip. Good timing. Good timing, bad trip. Seriously. Really could not have like, hit me at a better time there. Alright, well, bad trip would be the damage I end up taking for now. Let's keep exploring. Now I have to be very careful and not really... Oh, no, that'll help. Still, can't really go too far. Yara is huge. Yara is very, very... Okay. Well, it's going to be one of those runs, I see. Thank you. Kind of ram him in the face with the tip of my dick. I mean, horse. 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 I don't just go ramming the tip of my dick into people's face. I mean, come on. Can you not? That was like the most persistent homing bullet I've ever seen. Honestly, that thing did not stop. Did not give any shits whatsoever. You know, I appreciate the bajillion Yara runes you're giving me. I do. But I'm kind of looking for like a Dagaz rune, spice it up a little. Kind of like the Spice Girls. That would be kind of cool. All right. These are, I hate floors that are designed in such a way that it's like all clustered rooms in the center, so you really have no fucking idea where you're supposed to go. You can't sort anything out. It's infuriating. I'm just gonna get through this run at this point, because I'm still not 100% confident in my own health. Let's just make this run work. I'd prefer to fly, I think. I don't know why I did that, but it worked. Oh, fuck you. How did I not have a charge of this at that point? That's all I want to know. Okay. Good. I think we're just doing Isaac, actually. Yeah, I think it ends here. It does. Well, let's see how this ended up going. We did not do that well. 894th, top 1,000? Seriously? We actually hit top 1,000? If we had beaten Boss Rush, we would have beaten Ryan. Like, damn it. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. It was a fun run. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, come back next time. More Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. And consider dropping a like. Your support means the world to me. And as always, I'll see all of you next time. Bye-bye.